Good day and welcome to the Liberator Online Media Reports, where we bring to you events from around the continent on current affairs, politics, economy, weather and sports. Today, the 28th of June 2020, glad to have you join us once again. My name is Umar Usman. In today's edition of the Liberator Online Media Report, the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Alhaji Atiku Bagudu, insists that the National Executive Committee did the right thing by dissolving the party's National Working Committee. The report. The chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Atiku Bagudu, said the National Executive Committee of ruling All Progressive Congress did no wrong by dissolving the party's National Working Committee and putting in place a caretaker committee. He said the President Muhammadu Buhari, who is the leader of the party, will never do anything that is contrary to the provisions of the party's constitution. The party's NEC had a meeting held at the Presidential Villa, Abuja on Thursday and dissolved the National Working Committee and set up a caretaker committee led by the Yobe State Governor, Mimala Bunu. But 18 members of the dissolved National Working Committee, loyal to the party's sacked National Chairman Adams Oshimole, insisted that the NEC meeting where the decisions was taken was illegal. They said they were consulting their lawyers and other stakeholders on the dissolution and other decisions taken at the meeting. After leading APC governors on a thank you visit to Buhari at the Presidential Villa, Abuja on Friday, Bagudu insisted that the president received due legal advice before he took a position on the crisis that rocked the party. When asked for his view on those who were reported to be considering legal action on the matter, the governor of Kebbi State said, "The media says a lot of things, but Mr. President is very clear that he received due legal advice. Remember that before the 2019 primaries, Mr. President demonstrated to everyone in this country that he will never sacrifice due to process of expediency, even when it was convenient to extend the tenure of the then executive so that we don't have a convention and primaries at the same time. Mr. President said no matter how tough it is, we are going to do the correct legal thing. So Mr. President will never do anything which the constitutional provisions of the party, talk less of the country, do not allow him to do." Bagudu said he was at the Presidential Villa with Buni, the chairman of the Nigerian Governors Forum, and the Ekiti State Governor Kayode Fayemi, a member of the Caretaker and Extraordinary National Convention Committee representing the North Central and the Niger State Governor Abubakar Bello and the Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, to thank Buhari for all he has been doing for the party and the country. The governor claimed that media reports on the decisions reached at the NEC meeting indicated that many people were pleased. He lauded the present regime's achievements in the areas of economy, food security and accountability. Despite the concerns being raised by groups and individuals on security challenges being experienced across the country, Bagudu said he was hearing of security gains daily across the country. He said the president was happy that the leadership crisis in the party had been resolved. Umar Usman reporting for the Liberator. And now the ECOWAS Court of Justice has ordered the federal government of Nigeria to pay the arrears and salaries of 244 soldiers that were dismissed from service in 2006. The report by Abubakar Kailani.
The West African Regional Court, ECOWAS Court of Justice, has ordered the federal government of Nigeria to pay the arrears of the salaries of 244 soldiers who were dismissed from service in 2016. It was stated that the court had in an earlier judgment delivered on May 15, 2019, declared the process of dismissal of the 244 soldiers as flawed and a violation of their rights to work and fair hearing. The court on Thursday delivered a supplementary judgment in which it reviewed the earlier May 15, 2019 verdict to include the order for the payment of the dismissed soldiers their entitlement, which was committed in the said previous verdict. A three-man panel of the court presided by Justice Beri Beotara therefore ordered the Nigerian government to pay all arrears of monthly allowances, salaries and other entitlements of the applicants up to January 2016. In the judgment, which was delivered by Justice Kekura Bangura, the court held that the decision to review the earlier judgment after listening to the parties in the case and consider the documents tendered, issued the fresh order. The court said the judgment of the court in ECW/JUD/JUD/21/19 delivered on May 15, 2019 is hereby supplemented with an additional paragraph number 6. The court, however, rejected the request of the soldier for an order directing the government to reinstate them The court did not omit to give a decision on reinstatement of the applicants in the original judgment. The court ruled the applicants had filed a supplementary application on June 14, 2019, urging the court to make an order mandating the respondent, federal government, to immediately reinstate them, including to their respective rank, having found that their dismissal without arraignment, execution, and sentence by a duly constituted court-martial is illegal, null and void. They also asked the court for an order directing the respondent to pay their monthly salaries and other allowances from the whole of 2015 and such other months until the date the judgment is enforced.
And now on Sports Today, Urgent Club welcomes Santons. For more of the sports, let's join Mohammed Abubakar Yabagi.
On sport, Jurgen Klopp welcomed Jadon Santos to Liverpool. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp on Saturday welcomed Borussia Dortmund winger Jadon Santos to Anfield. Klopp wants the England international to make a transfer move to Liverpool, adding that the Reds shirt will suit him very well. Newsmen had reported that Liverpool, alongside Chelsea and Manchester United, are also interested in signing Sancho from Dortmund this summer transfer window. The red shirt will suit him very well. I do not think such a transfer will be possible this season, Klopp told Bild. He is a very interesting player. If he is coming to Liverpool, I will be the most surprised of all of us. This is coming after Liverpool were confirmed champions of England following Chelsea 2-1 win over Manchester City in the Premier League on Thursday night.
And with sports, we come to the end of today's edition of the Liberator Online Media Reports. On behalf of the Executive Director, Engineer Dr. Kailani Muhammad, and the production crew, once again, I remain yours sincerely, Umar Usman, thanking you very much for staying tuned.